Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I am playing Bannerlord. Now, I've got a lot to catch you all up with. It has been pretty crazy in the land of Calradia. So, a few things have happened. We continued our war against Vlandia. The Great Vlandia-Britannia War is still ongoing, and we managed to push Vlandia all the way back to this little corner. The reason why we were able to is because the Western Empire was also against Vlandia, and they were capturing Vlandia's territory while Vlandia was preoccupied with us. But towards the end of that, Vlandia haven't really been a problem for us, but Western Empire has. As you can see, the Western Empire has castles dotted throughout our lands. We've just made peace. But yeah, they've grown again. They've basically taken the place of Vlandia in terms of size. And if we look over here, the Khazate have taken even more land as they've reclaimed the desert. They own that. They basically have a shoehorn over the entire continent here, threatening to push us all into the ocean. Anyway, so here's the current situation. What I'm about to do, what my current plan is. Oh, and yeah, these fellas, the Sturgia, are still over there. So here's what I'm thinking. We need to crush whoever's left. We need to put them down, make sure they don't come back. So here's what I'm thinking. Sturgia will go after here before too long. We'll take, I don't know if I'll even bother taking out their leaders. All I need to do is capture like two city and a city and a single castle, and that's the end of Sturgia. So we'll probably do that. But I do want to put down Vlandia, because Vlandia have a lot of support regardless of the size at the moment. They still have a lot of clans. Even though I have done some damage, I've executed a lot of people. I mean, these are just his friends, but I've taken out a lot of people that have been helping Vlandia. But Vlandia is tricky because there's so many lords. Every time you go anywhere, they surround you, ready to attack. In fact, Vlandia is just 2 cities now. So we're going to see what we can do. I spent a bit of time trying to build up my army a little bit. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. I'm hoping that I'm not going to throw it all away before too long. Trying to rebuild my Fian archers. Now I've gathered the banners. I need more people because I know how dangerous it gets down here. I need numbers. 1,000 isn't enough, in my opinion. I've been down this road before with Vlandia. They surround. They surround and overwhelm. And what happened? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Let's see. I'm just going to send my troops in for now because there was only a few of them there. Unfortunately, we didn't capture them. But I will take these people. I'm not taking the volunteers or the tier 1 troops anymore. I'm just trying to take the ones that are going to be of some benefit to me. See, this is what I mean. There's a lot of these people around this size of the army, and there's about 25 of them, 30, maybe more. So as soon as you get close as an army, they'll surround, they'll follow you, but they'll stay out of reach, so you can't do anything until enough of them have gathered, then they strike. It's really dangerous. But where I've messed up before now is that I've gone in here and I've tried to force a siege, and then I've been overwhelmed because they take too long and they just build up. Look, there's more of them, more of them. That's exactly what I mean. Then maybe if I lure them up here, they will get aggro by someone else, but there's not much I can do here. Unless I can like trap him against the terrain. I need more troops. We need a lot more. See here. Ultimately, I'm trying to build up my ranged again because they were massive difference makers. Perfect. See, this is what we need to do, is kind of like lure them away, get them to come after us, and then have allies come in behind. We trap them, and then we can take them out. And if I'm lucky, I can take them prisoner and, you know, remove their heads. Take them out of the fight once and for all. Now, Pauleh is getting older and older. I don't know if he's ever going to retire. I assume he'll fight till he dies, but who knows? I don't think anything... Unless Tale Worlds release a patch before I get to that point, I feel like my character's gonna... I'm gonna have a game over. That's why I'm eager to complete this campaign. I'm fine with just charging and taking them out. No need to be too fancy. I need to make sure that their horsemen don't ride off and drag my armies all over the place, so we're hunting them down. Job? I do feel like cavalry is a little less efficient than warband. Like, they can clash, but they don't seem to get as many kills as they used to in warband. Come on, get him. Can't be many left. Whoever's alive, they're in the middle of that mess. They're occasionally getting like a horseman spawn. Need to hunt down the remnants. This is what keeps it going. Horsemen, cavalry rarely ever get routed. Sometimes they do, but I've found it's not that common. They're always the last ones to go down if they manage to get away from the initial fighting, because they'll drag people away and they'll waste a lot of time. Seeing how long these horsemen are lasting against all my troops here. Tell me we got prisoners. 2 of them ideally. Darn. Well, we tried. How many people are left? There's a few people left. This isn't a very big army. I mean, it's 1,000 troops. Yeah, that's massive, but I mean, could have had more, in my opinion. If we want to have any hope of laying siege to these castles, I wonder what's the best way. Can I go along the mountains here and go for Ostican? Or do I need to go for Rovalt? Do I need to go past Rovalt first? Because these guys are going to surround me. then we're going to have a big battle, and it's a case of, can we win that battle? I mean, if I just have a few of them follow me, it's not too bad. It's just if lots follow me, then we have the problems. You know what I mean? They're like fish in a fish tank. Like, put your finger on the surface of the water, they scatter, you know what I mean? I'm risking it here. Just to get an idea. This is what I mean, look at their numbers. They probably have this equivalent as we do. And they'll just follow us and follow us and follow us. Until they get a chance to attack. Oh, This is exactly what I mean. That's why I don't think this army is big enough to take care of these enemies. Why I'm always calling for backup. Oh, and I did lose all my territory, so I don't get... Well, actually, no, I've been given a castle, so I have a bit of influence coming in every day. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. See if we can get some allies to come in and help. They've just stopped to fight those bandits, so maybe we can catch them out. I have enough influence to do this multiple times. Oh, perfect. 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 We're gonna have to take a big fight here. I think they give you the bonus if you have an army because you're technically more organized than the random group of people, but we do outnumber them, so that's good news. If we can eliminate their armies out in the field now, we could potentially rush around to lay siege to Rovelt, provided we have enough troops alive to do that. If we all die, then it's not going to work. But since we outnumber them, maybe our best course of action is just to charge and overwhelm. Don't give them a chance to try anything fancy, just get in there and smash them. They only have 57, we've got 300, you know what I mean? Like, let's use those numbers. Oh, God. What gets me there is that he wasn't going that fast. And he hit me my entire health. That's nasty. Well, I can't do much here except just leave my troops to it, you know? We'll fast forward so we can get out of this and I can heal up. Yeah, but this is what we like to see. Perfect. Smash through them. Smash through them. Yep. That was the right call. Perfect. Like they get their respawns and then they immediately just get killed. They are getting some kills, which is worrying. I don't want to lose too many people. I feel like the game does it on purpose, causes you to lose folk. I don't know. Unless you really try. I just don't see how they're able to get any hits off against us, you know what I mean, when we have so many troops. Yet here we are losing 70 wounded, 80 dead. That's a bit ridiculous. I don't know if you could see, like, where are we going? Are we just chasing horsemen? I think it's the horsemen that are causing the issues. We're doing a lot of running backwards and forwards. But the good news is every time we run back, we kind of regroup, so we attack as a big blob, you know? Yeah, it's whatever this last horseman is that we've got to chase down. There we go. Battle's won. We lost people, but... Oh, this is good. We've got prisoners. Multiple. This is important because if I were to rush to Rovalt, if I didn't have these, they would be at Rovalt, they would spawn, and they would be able to get troops from the garrison and be back at it, coming after me. So, this is good. I'm going to try and be a bit more careful with who I take as prisoners, so I can just, you know, convert the ones and leave it at that. So I'm trying to rebuild my army as I do this. Now, we've got a lot of people we can upgrade here, which is good. I guess I'm just going down this tree. We've got a mix. We've got some raiders. I'm going down here, picked warrior, going to train spearmen. I think that might help against all the horsemen. My freebooters and forest bandits are going to be the backbone of this army. Let me execute these people before they get away. We destroyed one more clan. Very good. Now most of them scattered pretty quick. Yet here they all are again. The question is, do I try to push the issue here? See, here's my problem, is that my army is going to break in a moment, and when it does break, we're not going to be able to siege. So I don't want to go too far away because I need to be able to reform this army immediately. Maybe if I go out here though. Okay, so let me reform before any of them are like nearby but don't have enough troops. Party has less than 40% of its party size limit, so he can't join my army until he recruits. So I'm able to rebuild my army, but not big enough, you know what I mean? This is the best we could muster. If they're going to go out there, that means they might be able to trap some folk. They're going to get stuck. Killed. My health is low. Maybe I do need to starve them out. Maybe I do need to raid these villages and make sure these last couple of cities are just burnt out, you know what I mean? But I get the feeling that if I were to take these cities, I could probably get them to be given to me. Since I have nothing. Yeah, look at them all. This is exactly what I mean. Already we're overwhelmed. Oh, perfect. It's a big fight going on here. Part of me wonders if I should have waited for, you know, the enemy to come up. But, no. Let's just pick away at them, you know. If we've got a chance to jump a few lords, let's do it. Let's see if I can capture them, execute them, and then move on. You know, rather than just saying charge, I think I'm better just delegating command. Because they all move up together and they control all the nitty-gritty, which is actually really useful. I feel like I'm gonna get speared again. Don't trust these people. Come on, where are they? One day I'll be able to hit them. There we go. kind of hoping that my troops can... Oh my god, is someone flying? No. Weird icon markers. There we go. Is there anyone left? Perfect. We're victorious. Royal Guard will take him. Fortunately, we didn't take anyone prisoner. Let me just see if I can convert any more prisoners. Nope. Okay. This is my issue at the moment, is that I need more troops. Now, I could take the risk and go over here because we had allies go this direction. But that's dangerous because we could very easily be taken out, overwhelmed. I went from 1,000 to 700 here, although I probably have a bunch of wounded. 43 wounded, so I got about 850 troops. Oh. That would have been a good one to go for. That's why I always need my companions to be out there. Oh, there's Yurik. Perfect. Another battle coming up. 37. Just gonna send my troops in here. We didn't take anyone prisoner. They join my army. I really gotta siege this. The longer I take, the more of a chance they get to, like, rebuild. It's ridiculous. Western Empire just declared war again. That's not good. I really want to take care of these guys before anything else. I just know my army's not big enough. Come on, we need more troops. I need more troops. Send your troops down here. And everyone that we do defeat, they are going to just come straight back out. So we gotta... We need like a tipping point. I either need to beat them all, or I need to siege it, and hopefully, you know, they don't attack me while I siege. But that's never really works, in my opinion. Okay, so I might be able to catch these. Nope. Like, going up here, kind of dead end. Ridiculous this is. And when they do converge on you, well, it's when I lose. Look, there's even more of them down here. The problem is, if I try to lay siege, this is the biggest problem, laying siege. The defenders in the castle get aided by all of these, so they get added onto the total tally of troops looking to fight you. That's what makes this so difficult. If that wasn't the case, you'd be okay, but since, you know, there's another like 200 troops inside ready to fight you, it's tricky. Maybe I need to burn these villages, raid these villages, get these guys starving, just starve them out. The only reason why I worry about that is because I'm likely to inherit this afterwards, and then I have to deal with that fallout. But then again, maybe it's all part of the game, so maybe I just need to do that. Look at them all. 50 defenders here, so that might trigger these to... Let's raid it. Let's just go for it. My companions aren't gonna like it, but we gotta starve out this, we gotta starve out the city, I think. With all these people here, it's gonna be the only way. Anyway, we'll continue this next time. Until then.